Hello everyone, welcome back to Pandemonium.
Hi.
Um,
Hello.
this episode, we are going to do some technology-based things, hopefully. Basically, we're gonna hopefully build a pulverizer and a powered furnace, actually now called a redstone furnace, and that will hopefully double our ores. And also, Nathan has been working on his own project over here that I will let him explain. So what is
So
this project over here?
this is the smeltery. So far, I'm still kind of trying to figure out everything that it can do, but it can double the materials you get from ores by melting them and bringing melting their full potential instead of only getting half that you would get from a furnace into the melted ore. I'm still trying to figure out how to actually get it out and trying to keep everybody else from putting their blood in it.
Yeah,
I was
it's
about
cool
to
because
ask,
if
what
you
is this blood?
if you get inside of it, if you my keyboard's derping out, I'm trying to get over here. Here you can see how much is actually in here. There's 8 ingots. I'll show you a view inside if you would stop kicking me off. So,
Oh,
nope.
okay.
Oops.
No, Nathan, no.
We need the blood. Also, is the blood just doesn't render for me. Okay, so yeah, that is vile ampersand blood. Infuse that with your tools for powers of the gods. Oh, there's the copper.
Actually not. No, stop. We don't want blood.
Yes, we do.
It,
Nathan, stop clearing all the blood out. So basically, you can
Alright.
see there's molten copper. For some reason, I can walk in this without getting, I don't know, brutally murdered.
Oh, enough for the blood.
No, come on. They have to see it. So Nathan, stop draining all the blood for just a second, okay? Stop it! So, we should be able to see the vile ampersand blood in here soon.
Give it a sec.
Nathan,
There it is.
I don't see it in there.
Oh, I think for the person that made the blood, it doesn't update.
Okay, well, David, you come in here and you bloody it up too. Let's all get here and just, like, have a vampire party or something. Oh, there it goes. Blood, 20 millibuckets.
Oh,
MB.
no, I don't want to turn on sticky keys.
Windows derp. So yeah, blood and millibuckets. So we're gonna eventually try to build up to 1,000 millibuckets. That should be a full bucket, and we're gonna try to get like a bucket of our own blood, and I don't know, maybe like pour it on our enemies or something. Maybe we could make like a sauna from it
There
or
was
something.
120 millibuckets in there.
Oh come on, it's only 1/10 of a bucket. Come on.
I'm looking up the use for blood for a second. Wait, let me see.
Okay, so Nathan's doing that. On another note, a crucible for Thaumcraft, which I'm starting either this episode or probably the next one or the one after that. You can make a crucible and you can actually make magic tallow, which is like rendered fat. And the cool thing is, if you stand in the crucible, you can actually like melt your legs off and make some fat. So I used to make all my fat golems. Yes, you can actually make fat golems. I used to make all my fat golems out of like meat from my own legs, and I'm like, oh, you really have my legs, you know how like your mom would say, oh, you have your father's eyes. Well, they really have their father's eyes. So, without further ado, David, what are these machines in here?
Okay, so the top left, we have some lead wire introduced by thermal expansion. And I'm going to go ahead and craft that and show you what it does. It's basically an alternate to the redstone energy conduits. They aren't as good, however, they still do the job. And they're not as great, but they transfer power. So I want to go ahead and lay these over here.
And they're a lot cheaper. Also, we got our heat gen set up. Oh wait, we already told you that.
Right.
You
so
can
these are working right. I should be able to connect this to there.
You can actually see how much power is in here. 16
so
kilojoules, which is not really a lot.
So now we have a power grid set up, meaning that anything attached to this wire will get power. So let's go ahead and build our first machines. So in this chest and the top, we have, I believe this is the pulverizer. So I'm going to go ahead and make a pulverizer. What it does is it turns ores that you mine into dust. And what dust does is it can be smelted back into the ore that it originally was, or back into the ingot. And what that does is it basically allows you to double your ores. That's right, guys. You can double your ore. Good.
Yeah.
This pulverizer is gaining power now, meaning it is set up to go. We can now go ahead and start dumping ore in here, which some of you probably want to do right now because everyone wants to double their ores. It's really awesome. And if you're wondering, if you look inside the interface here file, Michael,
Yep.
for people, it tells you in the bottom right there's a configuration tab. This allows you to automatically export and import items, which is a very, very helpful feature of this mod. It also allows you to set the redstone control, how to start it and stop it. And that's about it. Okay, now we're going to go over here and show you the second item, the powered furnace. The powered furnace is crafted as seen in this chest. And it is, well, it's a furnace. It basically does everything a furnace would do.
So now you can also use all your coal for like nanosuits and cool stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and build this. Also, it's been renamed to the a redstone furnace. I'm not sure why they did that, but they did. So it's now a redstone furnace. So I'm going to go ahead and place this redstone furnace right here. And as you can see, it is gaining power. You can see by right-clicking on it.
And the bar on the
Now-
left shows you the energy. I don't know why it's not in
Yes.
kilojoules, but
RF is the new thing. It's called, I believe it's like redstone flux or something. So here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to take the output of this pulverizer and set it to be on the left. So now anything that, down the output of this pulverizer is now set to the left side, meaning that it will send them into the adjacent inventory, which is this powered furnace. So now I'm going to set the right side of this powered furnace to be the input, meaning that anything that gets pulverized will automatically be smelted for you. And this is going to be really nice in the process of automation.
Question.
Yes.
Could you then send the powered furnace stuff, or the redstone furnace, excuse me, to
Yeah.
a chest?
Yes, you can. I think I'm going to do that actually right now.
Could you set a chest to the pulverizer?
Yes, you can.
So we automatically smelt and double our ores here once this is set up.
Exactly. Meaning it's going to be ridiculously helpful. I mean, how often have you been waiting, trying to smelt your ores, and you waste all your coal, and now these heat generators do all automatically. So I'm pretty sure now I'm taking a blind shot here. I believe this will work if I put a chest on top and then set the output to the top. Let me make sure the output's actually set.
Is
up here.
orange or red output?
It corresponds with the. It corresponds with, if you look at the inventory, you'll see that some boxes have certain colors.
Yep.
And those colors, that's basically saying this output will go to, and then you set it in the configuration on the bottom right.
Yeah,
So,
if you look at this, you can see there are 6 faces. This is the front, this is the top, this is the left side, right side, bottom, and this is probably the back. So you can see where it's gonna go. But my question is okay, that's red and orange. I'm not crazy. Is red export or is orange export?
Let's see. It depends which machine you're using. All the machines have their own color codes. Which one are you talking about here? The pulverizer or the furnace?
The pulverizer is red. Why couldn't we set it to orange?
Because red, apparently red, and this in the pulverizer is set to main output.
That's
Actually,
weird.
hey, look at this. Look at this. If you look at the powered furnace now, I've set orange, which orange uses both the main output and the secondary output. Now, a lot of ores have a secondary output, so
Oh.
pulverize, there's a chance to get another random item. And this is basically going to allow us to send all the outputs straight into the redstone furnace and then into this chest. Now, what I set up here is this hopper. It takes items out of this chest up here and sends them into the pulverizer. So we basically set up an automatic smelter now. Anything you put in this chest will be doubled and put into this chest.
Hey, this is just a thought, but do you want to set up another output so that, like, just say all the ferrous doesn't get dumped
Clog
into the
the
furnace?
system.
Yeah, I can see that clogging.
That does happen. Oh, first of all, ferrous is smeltable, but that does happen, and honestly, I think it's not really too big of a deal, and I think we can do that in a later
We
episode.
could just pulverize it again anyways and set the output to not be there.
Yeah, but I was thinking, now that I'm done with, this is basically it for the tech side of this episode. As you can see, Nathan's working on building his higher, which
I
means...
finally figured out how to get the ore out of it.
Ooh,
Really?
Your 8 ingots?
Watch this.
Everyone,
Okay, I'm watching.
Oh,
Please don't melt me. Wait, so you're pouring all this high-tech copper into, like, a sheet?
It would appear it's some sort of...
is it working?
Yeah, I'm watching.
That looks kind of
Also, this
interesting.
might be moved, hopefully.
Maybe kind of messy.
Bad spot. So what's gonna happen?
Oops. Camera fell. The
Come
camera
on,
fell
please
off.
work. No.
Nathan, I'm not there. I fell off. Wait for me.
Oh, is this where you're supposed to...
No
It's
keyboard.
just
Not a
that-
good time to freeze. I think I need a new battery.
Okay.
So what are we waiting for?
Drains function as input and output. Drain ores naturally for
Is this where you
materials.
take the Oh, I've seen this in another
I
video.
think you put a
can't
pattern down or something.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, just a regular old pattern.
I have no
Thought
idea.
so.
I mean,
I
it
thought it
looks.
was like the pattern of, like that, and then you right click the faucet or something, and it leaks
Oops.
into it, right?
This is just me guessing because I'm crazy, but
How do you enable the faucet? Do you know?
I don't know.
I thought it was just you right click it, but maybe.
I thought. Yeah. Okay,
also you're kind of. Oh wait, we have lots of lava to spare.
Here, is there a check your key configs? I'm gonna look through them really fast and see if there's a key for.
maybe you have to
enable.
fill it up completely.
That could be too.
Oh, and yeah, I figured out how to make pig iron.
Pig iron? Okay, how do you do that? And what does that do?
Mix iron, blood, and emeralds. It's a
Blood?
different kind of iron. Yeah.
So that's actually like worth something.
Yeah. Oh,
So we could figure, like-
and if you melt down villagers, you get liquid emerald.
That's awesome. We totally need to have like a little. Yeah, be
Oops,
awesome.
sorry about that. So
I mean-
anyway, while we're waiting for that, we've got like 9 minutes left. Michael, would you like to show off your like beginning to the look and the magic?
Sure. So you guys, these are essence berries. Basically, this is unrelated. Those are just berry bushes. These give you XP like bottles of enchanting. So I thought, hey, let's put these in our base and big stack of them right there, and eventually we could get a free level 30. So basically, I'm gonna go get some reeds. I need a bookshelf that will be 9 reeds. Wait, we're gonna wait till we could get what's it called? Wood pulp going.
Wood pulp? Yeah. Okay. Wood pulp is a necessity
'Cause-
in making bookshelves because it's an alternate to making paper, or books. Sorry. And the thing about books, they're ridiculously hard to make. So, because obviously you have to kill like what 100,000 cows. So, we're gonna basically grind up logs, which you can do using the pulverizer, which we now have, and it's all set up. So we're gonna use a pulverizer now to hopefully create a ton of wood
Oh,
pulp. But
just
anyway,
enough for
continue.
one bookshelf.
Anyway, you can continue with your magic.
Oh yes, I'm a wizard. Such a powerful wizard I am, of course. I'm not running around gathering reeds.
If you'd like to show off our pulverizer setup, it is actually active now, and all the machines appear to be working. Also, the heat generators are providing enough power to supply both machines.
Oh, that's surprising.
Well, it's 8 of them.
Oh.
Also, I made one in the I did make one extra. If you attentive viewers have noticed, there's actually one more, and that's because it was OCD was killing me.
You mean
Yeah.
CDO?
Huh?
You mean CDO?
What do you mean?
It has to be
It's in
alphabetical.
alphabetical order.
Oh,
Pulverized tin. As
Is
you
it
can see,
working?
the pulverized tin is getting smelted and immediately disappearing, and it's because it's going into this chest. So you can look at it. All the items trickling in. Okay, guys, let's get this straight right now. We're gonna fight over this so much, like whose ores are in the chest. So like only one person smelt at a time. Okay.
I'm smelting all my crap.
Oh my! Oh, that is beautiful. Just have a moment of silence for all this
Take a
ore.
screenshot.
Oh yeah, that one's going with the memory book.
Moment of silence, right? Everyone, be quiet. That is right. Look at all that ore. Stare at that ore. Feel the ore.
Hey, isn't that the toxic stuff which was killing us in the nether?
What? Oh, that green stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, and you brought it back in your backpack or your pocket, either of
Yeah.
those?
Duh.
Oh, what else would you do?
What else would I do with it exactly?
Oh yeah, of course. Let's
Duh.
yeah, about that. I'm looking for leather.
Right. Isn't
I
that the thing
had-
that we have none of?
No, I just need one. Oh, here it is. We went off camera, we went hunting cows for about an hour and I only got like 10. Not enough to make all the
That's
bookshelves.
exactly why we're gonna use wood pulp. But by the way, wood pulp is expensive. It requires 1 log per. So I would recommend we find a way to quickly grind out tons and tons of wood. Let's see, wood. I want to look it up really fast. Let's see, wood pulp. Okay, you make it. Wait,
Not
what?
that item.
That's the wrong kind of wood pulp, apparently.
Okay. For all of you who are looking at the screen right now in disbelief, going, "What's the crazy man doing?" Well, it'll all make sense in a second.
Let me look up wood paper. Let me look up paper. I'm sure I can find them. Let's see. Paper.
Where's my
Okay,
cow?
wood chips. It's called wood chips, okay? They're not called wood pulp, called wood chips. And you basically take one log, turns into one wood chip, and 3 wood chips make 3 paper. So basically, for every 3 logs, we can make 1 book, which is really, really nice.
Do we need any leather for that?
We do not, actually. If we use string, and it's actually an alternate recipe now, which I'm really excited about.
What about flame string? Because we killed all those magic giant spiders which were chawing on our faces.
Yep. Those drop string as well, I think. So
By the
yeah,
way,
yes.
I think I might have figured out what I did wrong.
Okay.
So it looks like that the molten copper is supposed to get filter out of that little hole
Okay.
right there. So I think we have to fill it halfway.
Oh, that would make sense.
No,
So
no,
I
not
need
Windows
all of-
button.
I need all of the copper we have
What type?
to put it in here.
What type?
I think it's Galactic Craft, but it probably doesn't matter.
Galactic Craft? Okay, I have 12 of that. And IC2.
Really,
Alright,
Galactic Craft copper?
We just
So do I just
throw
stick it in here?
Yep, just throw it in. Only 1 per slot. Yeah.
Alright, like that?
Yep.
Is that enough, or do I need to put in the other ore too?
I think you need to put in the other ore too.
Okay. That's the other kind now, so.
Okay, wait for it.
Also, the lava seems to be going down. Do we need to give it more lava soon, or is this...
It's fine.
Whoa, look how thick, look how much, you can see the ore actually inside the thing. That's
Yeah.
really neat.
And then it melts.
Oh.
So how's the magic going?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that. I just made iron caps from 5 iron ingots each, and I could put a stick in the middle, and the crappiest wand you will ever see. Iron capped wooden wand. Oh yeah, feel my power. Look how powerful it is. I can hit you with it for half a heart almost, except you just have boots on, so it doesn't even do that.
Also, if you wondered why I just
happened?
teleported Nathan out of this, is if you fall in, there's no way to get out except to break it. When you break it, I'm guessing all the ore is lost, so
Yeah,
it's a little
I'm
flaw
not
in the
sure what
system.
happens, but I had to break this to fix stuff. None of the melted ore was lost, but I don't know about the unmelted ore.
Okay.
And the by the way, the unmelted ore is
It's not really there.
It's not really there. Yeah,
It's a
not
ghost
something.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go through it and then you can't get out.
And then you just add
Yeah.
blood to the mixture.
Yeah.
Slowly down. Okay, so
Speaking of blood, oh my, are these all... That's cool, it shows like how hot they're getting, and I'm guessing we're gonna see this jump soon. By a lot.
probably, yeah.
This is the coolest furnace setup I've ever seen.
I know, this is one of the neatest furnace mods, because a lot of the furnace mods are, honestly, they're just not that great.
It's like, it's a furnace, it's made out of 8 blocks, but instead of... Oh my, look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful.
What is?
This is filling
They're all
up.
melting.
Hey, do you know where all of our oh, I found obsidian. Okay, how many books do we have right now?
Right now we have 1 bookshelf and I'm about to eat it. Oh yeah,
Okay,
so my wand, I'm gonna right click on this bookshelf and...
Alright, Nathan, check this out, too. All of you who's watched this.
Kidding
This is
me.
literally- Oh, okay, here, I'll teleport you out.
Thanks.
Hey, why are you on fire? You should be on fire right now.
Okay, check this out, guys.
Ooh,
Watch
more
the
blood.
bookshelf, okay? This is one of the neat things about Thaumcraft.
With great power comes great particle effects. And something about responsibility. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention.
Whoa.
Shiny!
There it is. The
What is it?
Thaumonomicon. Oh.
Basically, this is the in-game how-to for Thaumcraft, so you don't constantly have to alt-tab out to your browser to check all the wikis. So, basically, on the left we have a whole bunch of tabs. These are all the different branches of stuff. Some mods just throw in another thing, like this is for the B mod, which I have no idea how to use. But
B mod.
anyways, it shows you all about that, and then here's like electric magic tools, which again from a different mod. Golomancy, hungry chest. Basically you just throw an item at it and the chest will literally eat the item and then you can open it up later. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and if I really hope, and I really hope that they go back to the traveling trunk as well, if this upgrades the traveling trunk, because that item, oh my, it was this chest, it had legs, and it would chase you around, and it would maul enemies for you. Oh my, it was so awesome.
That sounds really cool.
So basically,
So, is this working now?
It's not. I don't know if it's full yet, but as soon as your ore melts, it should work.
All right.
so basically, we have all these different items that we can make. You start with some of the research. You have to do the rest of it. Start with this thing. These flashing ones are ones that I can research now, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really know how to do the research system at the moment, and all I know right now is I need to build one of these things, which is like a magic lens. I need to take this magic lens and look at different things and research about it. So I have all these shards from mining, so just need some glass and gold, which someone probably has lying around.
So, what's your first task in Thaumcraft?
I'm gonna go research some stuff, and by research I mean I'm gonna take the lens and poke things with it and see if it does that every time, that sort of thing. Very scientific.
All right. Well, I think before you do that, unfortunately, it's the end of the episode again. But I hope you enjoyed that introduction to magic and the introduction to some tech here. We finally got our first machines going, and we are making lots and lots of ore, which I'm really excited about.
And eventually
It
we're
finally filled halfway.
Oh, check out here before the episode
faucet.
before the episode ends. We're gonna watch this faucet to see if this
Alright.
works.
and if Nathan can do it.
Is it gonna work? Eventually, I will figure this out.
I think you should
well-
try Google. Google knows everything.
Well, that is the end of the episode, guys.
Okay,
Hopefully,
guys.
See you later.
And later on, we will make vile ampersand blood ingots, and they will be awesome. Okay, bye everyone.